Hello everybody, my name is Mateo, and today I will be teaching you how to make taco Crunchwrap Supreme. And today, here are our ingredients to make it. We've got lettuce, onion, cheese, we got ground beef, we've got sour cream, we got water, taco seasoning mix, we got 2 bowls, salsa, tostito con queso, we've got these little chip pieces, we've got tortillas, 2 of them, we've got tomatoes, and a knife to cut it, and that's what we need for today. Okay, so now we've already got a cut and fresh tomato and washed. We've cut the top off and the bottom because we've got some bad stuff on the bottom and the top, so we cut off. Now, my mom showed me how to do the first one, and now we're gonna cut the second one on my own. All right, so you wanna have 2 fingers placed down here, over here, not very close to the knife, so you cut your hands, and you need to have it straight, so you wanna go small, small, small,
A little bit thicker.
small,
Watch your finger, please.
small, small, and small. Now, we're gonna grab one of the tomatoes and I'm gonna sort them out first. And now, we're gonna go like this. So first you need to chop every side. So hold it down, place it hard so then it doesn't move and it's solid to stay so you can cut it. Don't get so close so you cut your hands, but it will work if you hold down. Now, grab all of this. Now, chop. 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 And now this, all this, now you have to pick it up and put it in the bowl. So I'm just gonna use the knife to help me get it out, half of it. Now, you wanna come to the other one. Now, we're gonna cut it. Now, I needed some help, so my mom helped me to cut these 2 onions. So now, we're gonna do the same thing as we did earlier. Place our 2 fingers as we did on the tomatoes. Place our 2 fingers, and now we're gonna cut. Now we're gonna cut, not too close like how I have my fingers. I should move them a bit back so I don't cut myself. And now, 1. Even you wanna go straight, just how I have it right now. Sorry, did not mean for that. Now, we're gonna grab all the onions. Now, we're gonna cut like how we did on our tomatoes. You just need to slice them small. Now, we're gonna take all the onions and now we're gonna hold them all, and now we're gonna grab them and we're gonna put them into this bowl, one by one. Now, we got some fresh lettuce, and you have to first put it in the sink when you're finished and wash it up. And now, we've got some fresh lettuce so we can cut. So, I'm gonna go around this. Keep straight as we did on the onions and the tomatoes, and don't keep your hands too close so you cut your hands. So, right there, 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 right there, and right here. Now we're gonna gather it all. Now we're gonna cut sideways so we can get it small.
Watch your fingers.
Now, we've chopped all the lettuce up. Now, we're gonna grab it with our hands. And I see this bowl over here that I can grab out. I'm gonna put it in here. Let's grab all the lettuce and put it in the bowl. And now, I understand compared to my PowerPoint as I did, I had a bit lower of this stuff, but I added extra because we're making dinner for family tonight. So as we would if we were just cooking from the recipe that I created on my PowerPoint, now we would just lower it down to the normal size that we did on the recipe. But now we have it up because we have family to eat dinner for tonight. Now, first, we've got the stove ready. You want to put it up to medium hot with your burner twister. Right now, we've got a different stove right now, but now we need to turn on the fan so when we cook it, it doesn't smell like all the stuff is just around. It will move around the house. Now, we'll turn on the stove. It's on high. Now, you've got to use your oil. Any type of oil, like vegetable, but anything. Now we're gonna pour it in, not a lot, it's enough. Now, first we're gonna mix it around, so then it doesn't just stay around, okay? Almost finished. Now, it's pretty much finished. Now, we're gonna put all the onions in. Now, so right now, I'm not gonna dump it, I'm just gonna use our thing and take it out, spatula. And now we're gonna take out all the onions. Now, we just wanna stir the onions around until they get soft. And the oils with the onions will mix around the oil with it, so it gets onto the onions. Now, the onions are getting softer now. So now, we're gonna take the onions off with the spatula. We're gonna put it on our spoon thing right now. Now, we're gonna grab the ground beef. Great. Now we're gonna grab my spoon back. Now, we're gonna cut through, and now we're gonna take it out. Actually, we're gonna dump the whole entire thing. Now, we're just gonna use the ground beef. We're gonna chop it up with the spatula, so it can get mixed around with the onions, and it can taste yummy. As you see, now we have moved the meat around, and now as we look at it, it's going to put it on the pan. As we have it on the pan, it's going to come fried up, and then it's going to come into good meat, so you can have it to eat, and then it'll be great for your taco Crunchwrap Supreme. As we're cooking along, it's getting browner. And now, we just have to wait for a bit, so then we can eat it, and it can be so yummy, and it can be nice and brown for our taco Crunchwrap Supreme. Now, all the onions and the ground beef is all mixed up together, and it's all looking good. Sometimes you might have a bit more oil or water. You need to drain it out, so then you don't have a lot. So now, we're gonna put 3/4 of a cup of water inside of the ground beef and the onions. Now, we're gonna just stir. Now, we're gonna grab the taco seasoning and put all of it in. Let me just open it up just a bit more. Okay, now, you're just gonna put it around. Now, we're gonna mix. Now for a flavor. We have to mix for a flavor. And now, Now let it simmer for a few minutes. Now the ground beef is all done. As you can see, now we've got a tortilla. Now we're gonna grab our tostito. Now we're gonna just get a bit of it like this. Not a lot, like this. Then we're gonna put it right here in the middle. And just spread it in the middle. We're gonna put it back. Now we're gonna get some of the meat. Now my mom's just helping a bit. Now we're gonna grab the meat. Now we're gonna put it on the taco. Now we're gonna flat it out. Now we're gonna grab one of these taco shell. That's flat though. Now we're gonna grab it. Now we're gonna grab our sour cream. Not a lot. Put that back. Now we're gonna spread around. Now we're just gonna grab a bit more, just a bit, not a lot. Now, I'm gonna put the spoon back in the sour cream. Now we're gonna grab the lettuce. Now we're not gonna put a lot, just that much of lettuce, a bit more actually. Now we're gonna grab the tomatoes. We're gonna put not a lot. It's enough tomatoes. Now we're gonna grab the cheese. Now we're just gonna spread. Now we're gonna grab the taco. We're gonna grab this small taco. Now we're gonna put it over. Now we're gonna grab this. We're gonna fold. Now we're gonna come to this side. Now we're gonna fold. Now come to this side. We're gonna put down this a bit so we got more room. We're gonna fold. Now we're gonna come to our last side and we're gonna go like this so then we got a bit more room, and then we are going to fold. Now we're gonna hold it. Now my mom's gonna help me. Sorry. Now, we've already used oil. We can use any type of oil. Right now we're using avocado, but you can use any like vegetable oil or anything else. Now, we're gonna put our tortilla and we're gonna put it in on the stove, in the pot. Now we're gonna sit for 5 minutes and then we're gonna slip the other side and then wait for another 5 minutes, and then it's done. Now we took off 2 minutes, but now it's been 3.5 minutes, and we're gonna flip it. Now, look Look at how good this looks. It's fantastic. Now it's done cooking. Now it's time to put it on a plate so we can eat. So awesome. Now it's so great. We're gonna put it right there. And here is my Taco Crunchwrap Supreme. Now, dinner's already done. You can do it however you like to prefer. You can put more sauce, you can put salsa on top of it. You can put more sour cream. So if you watch me, I like to put salsa on mine. It tastes very good. Then I'm gonna mix it around. Then I'm going to put that down. Actually, I'm gonna put it right over here. And I'm gonna grab a bit more sour cream. Just put a bit more, not a lot. Now, put it on. Now, put it back. Now, bon appetit. Now, this is so good. You guys have to try and make this once. Best recipe. Love it. Have a great day and thank you for listening to my presentation.